I also wonder, bro, like from a human perspective, Molly was your sidekick for 10 years. We don't need to know she abruptly resigned.
Yeah.
Protect her at all costs.
Yeah.
That's my big thing, Social Trey.
I thought she was
Like,
here for the end of the year. I guess she's
well,
done now.
remember, she didn't want it to leak because Molly ends up putting out a statement that, hey, it's unfortunately leaked. I didn't want it to, etc. But protect.
We often reflect, but rarely this publicly. That's how Molly Qerim chose to bring the curtain down, not with a farewell tour or teary segment, but a single, clinically crafted Instagram story, posted without fanfare late on September 15, 2025. The language was precise, deliberate, the kind of goodbye that's been rehearsed in the mirror and reviewed by a publicist. She gave credit to the brilliant, passionate, and entertaining voices she's worked alongside, but as followers swiped through, scanning for a nod to her longtime broadcast counterpart, Stephen A. Smith, they found nothing. Not even a half-hearted, all-encompassing thank you that might catch him in the net. Just silence. A glaring omission that didn't read like a slip, but a signal. The kind of move anyone with experience in media or a group chat on life support knows how to read. It's the social equivalent of the friend who skips one name in a toast. Not an
Molly is a friend. Molly is a coworker. Molly is somebody that I have leaned on many occasions in the past, as she has done when it comes to me. We've been partners on the show for the last
accident. A message. By dawn, sports fans were already dissecting it like tape on a missed play, and that Monday morning, First Take opened under a strange cloud. Same desk, same backdrop, but the air felt off. Stephen A. Smith opened the show solo, with a tribute meant to honor his co-host of 10 years. He said the right words: grace, kindness, enormous part of our success, and of course, we'll miss her. On paper, it sounded like affection. In execution, it felt more like a LinkedIn endorsement from a manager you quietly blocked 6 months ago. Social media caught the temperature drop immediately. Smith's delivery felt mechanical, like someone reading the emergency procedure manual while the building quietly smolders behind him. He did call her a friend. He did say he'd miss their mornings together. But anyone who's watched even a week of Smith on air knows, when he's really feeling something, he can spin magic out of mid-season stats. This didn't feel like loss.
A lot of times, some of these things happen, and it's just uncomfortable to see. The details, quite frankly, are none of y'all business. But it's not as if I know all the details. It was a contract negotiation that was going on. ESPN certainly did not want to lose her. But in the end, she made it.
It felt like paperwork, and the tribute wasn't the end of the story. By that afternoon, on his SiriusXM radio show, Smith's tone pivoted hard. The gloves didn't come off, they were set on fire. He snapped, "The details are none of y'all's business," and quickly added, "It's not like I know all the details." This, from the man who's made a living by having the take before anyone else even knows the question. Suddenly, the sharpest tongue in sports was dodging like a rookie in media training. The tightrope between loyalty, ego, and corporate NDA was showing strain, and when he started vaguely sermonizing about leverage and knowing your place at ESPN, fans didn't just hear him, they read between every syllable. The company script and his personal pride were tangled like headphone cords pulled from a gym bag. Then, like clockwork, former NFL player and ex-ESPN insider Marcellus Wiley lit the match. On his hydration situation.
Don't tell us the details, then tell us you're not going to tell us the details. Like,
and then add on that, I don't know the details. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Like he said this. He said she abruptly resigned. That's the detail.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to say, but don't ask me the details because I'm not going to tell y'all the details. That's none of y'all business.
Situation podcast, Wiley didn't just comment, he detonated. He said this wasn't just about dollars and deals. According to him, Qerim and Smith weren't. And yet, as speculation crackled like static all around her, Molly Qerim kept her composure, or at least made every effort to appear above it all. Her farewell on Instagram? Immaculate. Every word polished, every phrase engineered to radiate gratitude while expertly dodging the drama swirling just off camera, lifelong friendships. Unforgettable memories. The chance to be part of something truly special, she wrote, as if the walls weren't shaking behind the scenes. No hint of discord. No trace of the storm brewing beyond the borders of her curated farewell. Meanwhile, ESPN, that self-proclaimed beacon of teamwork and legacy building, was already shifting gears. Before Qerim's seat had even cooled, they were quietly juggling a lineup of temporary fill-ins like it was just another Monday. Burke Magnus, now in the "we wish her all the best" phase of corporate cleanup, acknowledged the network had known Molly was leaving, though, he added, the timing caught them off guard. Surprised? This is the same empire that hands out 9-figure contracts to its loudest voices and rotates through its moderators like earbuds in a lost and found bin. If there was mourning inside the ESPN halls, it didn't leak on air. The day after Molly's quiet departure, there was no sizzle reel. No retrospective. No misty-eyed colleagues sending her off. Just a seamless pivot to the next debate topic.